Hello everybody, this is Josh Lehrer, Leica specialist with Leica Historical Miami and co-host of your favorite Leica YouTube show, Red Dot Forum Camera Talk. In this video, I'll be highlighting one of the most unusual, rare, and honestly underappreciated special edition Leica lenses, the 50mm Summilux-M aspheric LHSA special edition in silver chrome. If you want to understand why I feel this way about this really quite lovely lens, stay tuned. You may be familiar with LHSA, Leica Historical Society of America. If not, it's one of the world's premier Leica enthusiast organizations. And over the years, the LHSA, now called the LSI, has collaborated with Leica to make a wide variety of special edition cameras, lenses, and accessories. Way back in 2005, we saw one of the most exciting and I think underappreciated collaborations ever. That was paying homage to the original Leica MP and was called the Leica MP3 set. The MP3 set included an MP3 film camera, a Summilux-M 50mm f1.4 ASPH lens, and a matching Leicavit. 1,000 of the sets were produced, with 500 in silver chrome and 500 in black paint. Most of them were sold as sets, meaning the camera, the lens, and the Leicavit were all together in a single box. However, even though it wasn't really advertised that much at the time, Leica did offer a small percentage, we don't know exactly how many, but a small percentage of the MP3 cameras and lenses separately, meaning their own boxes. If you look online over the years, you may have found MP3 cameras and Summilux MP3 lenses being sold separately, but most of the time they were just orphaned from their original set. That means they don't have the box and all the original paperwork because it didn't come with it originally. Here, we have something special and really underappreciated, if you ask me, because this is one of the 500 LHSA Summilux-M 50mm lenses, except this is one that was sold separately, meaning it is a complete set with its own box, its own paperwork, case, and everything else that was included. With only 500 lenses produced in silver chrome almost 20 years ago in 2005, these have become extremely rare. In 15 years of working here, I can count on one hand the number of times I've seen one of these lenses come up for sale. They are very, very special. This was the first time that Leica really designed a retro-style lens in the modern era, and it was quite an undertaking with many years of collaborations with LHSA to make it happen. Some of the cool features of this lens are a throwback to the original 50 Summilux from the 1960s. You'll see we have the knurled focusing ring, we have the engravings here on the lower section of the lens barrel, and of course, no lens hood. The 50 Summilux aspheric at the time had a retractable lens shade. Well, because this is designed to be like the vintage 50 Summilux, instead it has a removable lens shade, very similar to the 1.2 lens hood that came on the 50 Summilux versions 1 and 2. In silver chrome, it of course means it has a brass barrel, so it's got a really nice weight to it, and it takes a 43mm filter, similar to the original 50 Summilux versions 1 and 2. This lens is especially interesting because, as I mentioned before, it is a complete set. What that means is you have the original box, you have the absolutely gorgeous red lens presentation box with the gold Leica lettering on top. You have all the original paperwork. I'm talking about test certificates, instruction booklets, everything, even the most important part, the original plastic bag with the lens matching serial number sticker on it. This is, in my opinion, one of the most interesting collectible lenses that we've seen in the modern era. Leica has done similar designs since then, incorporating this sort of vintage lens barrel style, but this is the only time we've seen it in silver chrome. Sure, there's black paint, there's bare brass, there's black chrome, but if you want something that's both silver chrome, that's complete with the original box and everything else that it came with it, and that pays homage to a classic lens from the 1960s, the Leica 50mm Summilux from the MP3 set, LHSA Special Edition, is the way to go. If you're looking for a lens with a vintage design that's historically significant, is aesthetically pleasing, but still has all the performance of a modern Leica M lens, look no further than the LHSA version of the 50 Summilux aspheric in silver chrome. Now, you know I love this lens, but I'm curious, what's your favorite collaboration between LHSA and Leica? If you're interested in this lens, or any of Leica Historical Miami's new or pre-owned inventory, be sure to check the links in the description below. And if you've enjoyed seeing really cool and unique special edition Leica products like this, subscribe to the channel and watch more. Thanks for checking out the video.